Welcome to day 3 of winning the game of college admissions. 5 strategic moves to stand out in the crowd. And today is move number 3. One size does not fit all when it comes to the SAT and ACT. So I know you're wondering by now, which test should my child take? Well, they have 2 options, but one thing I know for sure, like I said early in college research and college visits, there's over 4,000 colleges, and you need the SAT and the ACT to get into school unless you're going to go test optional. Now, what is test optional? Because I know that's your question. That means you do not have to provide scores to apply for college. Well, we always know anytime someone comes bearing gifts, there's something in return. Well, most colleges will require you to have at least a 3.5 cumulative GPA at the end of your junior year to apply test optional. So let's get back to one size does not fit all. Most of you are saying, well, what's the difference between both tests? Well, there used to be a huge difference, but now the SAT decided to level the playing field with the ACT and revise their exam. So now they're basically very similar, and they're geared to being a college-bound test to help your students in a standardized format get ready for college. So all colleges equally take both tests, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, some of you are saying, well, my child said all they need to do is take the SAT. Well, that's because that's all they're talking about in school is the SAT. I stopped by to remind you, you never know what you're good at until you try both. So I recommend you take the SAT and ACT until you find out which one you're best suited for. Now, here's how it goes. When you get your score report back, look at both scores, see which one you're running highest in, whether the SAT or ACT, and let me stop and pause and give you a quick nugget. The going rate for the SAT per section, average national is 500 plus for SAT, and ACT 36 is the highest, 21 is the national average. Now, I said average, meaning you want to get higher than both of those areas, but that's the going average. Now, our kids are not scoring that high. Why? Because they're not practicing and they're not prepping. So remember, take the SAT and the ACT. Now, most of you are saying, well, when should my child start to take those tests? Well, you should be taking practice tests as early as 9th grade. And then you should be continuing to practice, because we know with practice becomes enhanced skills. So make sure they are practicing. And then remember, in the 11th grade, they should take the PSAT, because that qualifies them for National Merit Scholarship money. And I don't know about you, remember, scholarship money is free money. So why wouldn't you make sure they take that test? But let's get back to it. 11th grade year, they should make sure they take the SAT and ACT once in the winter, review their scores, see which one they did best at, practice, go back in the spring, and that's like May or June, and then one final time in their senior year in the fall. For the first time ever, the SAT will open this year in August, and the ACT opens every year in September. Well, remember I said strategic move number 3, one size does not fit all. Which test will be the best test for your child? Will it be the SAT or the ACT? Remember, practice enhances your skills. So don't keep twiddling, parents. Remember, you're a human ATM machine to your children, so they will swipe you and swipe you. And if you never see them do anything different in preparation for this test, remember, students, you will get the same results. You can't expect something different if you never do anything different. Thank you for tuning in to strategic move number 3. One size does not fit all. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.